Under Volvo, Polestar started out as the performance division in their Swedish touring car championships. Polestar soon became more closely tied to the Volvos we see today, with the performance-based versions of the S60 T8 and the XC60 T8 among others. Polestar may still be under the ownership of Volvo and Chinese giant Geely, but it has taken on the responsibility of battling with the ever-increasing high-end premium EV sector. It's taking the fight directly to BMW, Mercedes, Jaguar, Audi, Tesla and Volkswagen. The Polestar 2 uses components taken from Volvo's XC40, and while it may have a saloon body style, it's actually closer to being a 5-door hatchback with an elevated ride height. This gives it a unique shape that's not quite a crossover, but still offers decent family practicality. Unfortunately, this means it still has a transmission tunnel which takes some space away from rear passengers. Instead of trim levels, Polestar offer packs. The Pilot Pack offers extra autonomous safety kit and upgraded LED headlights. Plus Pack includes an upgraded Harman Kardon stereo, a fixed pano sunroof, power adjustable front seats and a heated steering wheel. The Performance Pack adds Brembo brakes, Öhlins dampers and 20-inch forged alloys. There's also gold coloured seatbelts to match the sport brake calipers too. Polestar 2 is a decent handling car and is fun to drive, despite its hefty 2.2-tonne curb weight. The entry-level versions have a single electric motor driving the front wheels, with a choice of 2 battery sizes, the smaller being the standard range and the latter is the long range. The dual motor version adds a second electric motor on the rear axle, giving the Polestar 2 more power and 4-wheel drive. The single motor feels punchy around town and at motorway cruising speeds. It takes around 7.4 seconds to get from 0 to 100 km per hour, while the dual motor unsurprisingly takes just 4.7 seconds. If you really need something much faster, you'll have to pay in the region of Porsche Taycan territory. The standard range model has a 66 kWh battery, has 177 kilowatts or 231 horsepower, and gets around 440 kilometers or 470 WLTP from a single charge. The standard range can accept up to 115 kilowatts from a CCS charger for a 10 to 80% charge, taking just 35 to 40 minutes. The long range accepts 130 kilowatts of charging power for a 10 to 80% top-up of the larger battery in around 30 minutes. A full 0 to 100% charge at home using a 7 kilowatt wall box will take around 11 hours in the standard range, or roughly 12 hours in the long range. If you get stuck though, slow charging uses the granny cable, and a full charge could take well over 24 hours. Realistically, a 50 kilowatt feed will provide you with an 80% charge in just over an hour, as the number of rapid chargers currently available is limited but growing. So if you have your own home charger installed, the majority of the time, this will be more than sufficient for topping up overnight. As you'd expect, all versions of the Polestar 2 come with lots of kit, including dual zone climate control, rain sensing wipers, heated front seats, keyless entry, keyless start, it's activated by the driver sitting in the seat, and a hands-free electric tailgate. There are, however, a handful of individual options, but these are limited to the metallic paint, 20-inch alloys and a semi-electric folding tow bar. Consumers have a choice of upholstery or interior trim combinations and can select from the Pilot, Plus or Performance packs at extra cost. Each pack adds a lot of extra kit, from safety to more luxury and equipment designed to improve the entire experience. You can't add much personalisation, but the cars are already stand out on their own merit. The interior upholstery is made from a 100% vegan material known as WeaveTech. You can, if you wish, option ventilated leather trim, but this will come at an extra cost. The Polestar 2 has a good driving position and there's plenty of electric adjustment for that seat, including lumbar support, and as part of the Plus pack you get a memory seat function. The Infotainment OS has been farmed out to Google. The system loads quickly, brings up postcode searches or other specific menus with ease, and similarly to your mobile phone, it adapts to your route in real time. On the home screen you're shown shortcuts to Google Maps, Google Search, phone and media controls. Climate controls are adjusted from the base of the screen, and access to the drive settings are from a slide down menu at the top. It's simply laid out and is much more user friendly than the menus offered in Teslas. There's decent storage, with a cubby under the central armrest and door bins. Strangely, the cup holders are placed in an odd position for the front passengers, with one for the driver just in front of the armrest and the second available under the armrest, which limits the size of the cup or bottle you can place there. Usually the armrest will be earmarked for valuables you may wish to keep out of view, or for big packets of hand wipes, etc. Rear space is smaller than a Tesla Model 3 and definitely less than in an EV6 or Ioniq. The rear seatbacks fold in a conventional 60-40 split, leaving around 1,095 litres of space with the seats down. With the seats up, there's 440 litres split between a 35 litre front space and the 405 litre boot. There's extra storage under the Polestar 2's main boot floor for the charging cables, and you can also use the small space under the bonnet to store them. The Polestar 2 is fastback styled with stacks of Swedish cool. It has a classy Volvo-like feel to the interior, with frameless door mirrors and glass roof panel adding to the premium design and giving it that air of luxury. The charging times are good if you have access to fast chargers. If not, they're incredibly slow, which is why we'd recommend having a home charger installed for those quick top-ups. It's also much cheaper in general to charge at home than when you're travelling further afield. While its weight compromises agility and efficiency, and is a continuous whine while driving from the electric motor, the Polestar 2 is a great design, classy interior, and decent range with good running costs.